Cool. And you mentioned a crypto fund. I mean, obviously, since Trump has taken power, crypto is going through the roof. Where do you see Bitcoin reaching?
Well, the first question is there intrinsic value in Bitcoin? Yes or no? The answer is no. It has to be traded, right? And when you see the amount of Bitcoin outstanding and the amount that's traded every day, it's huge, right? So it is simply supply demand, right? Pundits, were saying when it was $20,000 a coin that it was going to go to $100 or $500,000, right? I mean, it hit $100,000 in 6 months, as you say, and that talking about history, talking about the gold standard and areas like that, is that the US Treasury apparently, I have on, again, rumor, that they have got notes where you can go to the ATM and get, as opposed to a $100 bill, you can get $100 worth of gold, right? And use that as trading, etc. And that other companies like Elon Musk companies will be taking cryptocurrency as payment for cars. But the stumbling block is that I'm in a joint venture with I would call him, a super investigator. He comes in and traces fraud, and he's worked for the Fed, the SEC, the FCA, and he sent me a text. He said, even God couldn't push the FCA to work, more quickly than we're going to be 9 months. As I said, that the timing doesn't matter, but it'll be. We've got an ETF in the US, right, that has Bitcoin. We have an ETF with Ethereum. So that's 70% of the market. But now we need to have two other type of Bitcoin. They're moving between them. And it will be the only global fund but there's still reticence amongst investors to, and I asked this person, have you ever seen a Bitcoin? And the answer is no.
No, because it's just on a wallet somewhere online.
Yeah. Or when Bitcoin was like $25,000, right? What they did was that they put inscribed into a 1 ounce coin of gold, the one Bitcoin, right? And 25,000, and it went at auction for $75,000, right? But once you strip off, right, and take that Bitcoin off, right, you've got the Bitcoin value and you've got the gold value, right? But you can't put it back together again, right? And say, I want to hold it again.
So was that like an art piece almost?
Yeah,
They
like art
thing,
piece.
like choose one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think some other artists have done, I think Damien Hirst did something similar where he did some NFTs where you had the physical painting or the NFT version, and after a certain date, you had to choose which one you wanted.
Yep.
And then it would either burn the painting or destroy or delete the NFT or whatever it was. Interesting. Yeah, well, I mean, there are a lot of parallels with gold, at least. Gold has intrinsic value, so that's the big difference. But it's like another fiat in a way. It's just one big confidence trick. If everyone believes in it and everyone trades it and uses it as a store of value, then it will have that value. But if the confidence disappears, then the game's up effectively.
Correct.
But now, from what I've understood from Trump and his speeches, he's speaking about keeping some Bitcoin as part of their reserves too. So if all the central banks start doing that, that itself would hoover up big chunks of Bitcoin, drive the price up, and due to its limited supply, would keep driving the price up.
Yep.
So I guess you're going to benefit from that.
Yeah,
with the ETF
could be $1 million. Yeah.